Now let's talk about game censorship, because there are a couple of game censorship. Some of them are really freaking dumb. So first off, we got Dual Princess apparently has been banned on Steam before even got a confirmed release date. Meanwhile, it is available on Switch. That's really weird, right? So this is basically like a crusade. Steam, right? Steam has an issue where one of the people who moderate the game is really, really anti-anime. Like, really hates anime with a passion. Like, anime games in general, right? So, that's why you see, well, some anime games manage to get passed, but some anime games don't get passed. Because there's that one guy, that one employee. If you happen to have bad luck on your Steamroll moderator game gacha, right? You got that person will straight up ban your game if they think that your game is inappropriate. Or censor it in some way or the other. It's the dumbest fucking shit. The dumbest fucking shit.
Right,
and
so
it happens a lot of times. Happens a lot of fucking times.
That's dumb. That's bad QC.
Yeah. And Switch is apparently the only best place to get quote-unquote uncensored games. Or at least some games on this nature, right? The thing about the Switch, right? The Switch still censors visual novel that have hentai, straight up hentai. Because for obvious reasons. The Switch does not, for obvious reasons. Obviously, the Switch, of course, is to be expected to not sell hentai. I can see why they won't sell hentai. I can see why they won't sell that. But they will still sell M-rated games, and they will still sell games based on this particular nature, the fan service type of games. They still sell that. The ecchi games. Ecchi. Yeah. That's right. Ecchi, right? So, Steam is removed from the game's website and has been added to a list of removed Steam games. Game has no actual nudity, but does have close destruction. So nothing that should get it banned on Steam. Yeah. Dumb. If things change or I'm wrong, I will update a tweet. My information is based on the Steam DB page and list of banned games. The PC version was scheduled for release sometime after the Switch version. Yeah, at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, just go to Switch. The Switch is like... the Switch is pretty much the best platform. The thing is, right, even if the PC is like, well, we can just mod the PC version so that, the other content is visible. Well, not a lot of people are into modding. That's fun. That's one. Not a lot of people are into modding. And second of all, people need to make the mod. if there's
no one making the mod,
if there's no one making mod, then it's still shit at the end of the day, right? If there are enough dedicated people to actually make the mod to fix the stuff, then that's great. But until then, right, you're still gonna left with the butchered version. So Steam is just being Steam, unfortunately. This is why I don't rely on Steam to make. This is why I ended up just straight up pirate a lot of the visual novels that have hentai content, because Steam just censors them. Like, I have If My Heart Had Wings on Steam. I have Grisaya on Steam. Both games have ecchi content. No, straight up sex. And the Steam content censored it, and there's one portion in Grisaya, for example, where some time passes and I have no idea what the fuck happened. And the characters are talking as if they just had sex. And I'm like, wait, did that actually happen? I don't remember that actually happened. They just because Steam just removed the fucking sex.
Steam removed the mana transfer.
Yeah, so I just ended up just pirate the game. Got the game off of IGG Games or whatever. What's the name of the website, right? I just got the game from there, and there you go. I played the game uncensored, fully uncensored. Amazing. Seriously, if I had wings as well, I got fully uncensored. Amazing. Mary Skelter 2 will be censored on Steam. Again, same. Steam is just doing the dumbest freaking thing. Just censor games, and some is moderators, anti-anime, censor games. And also the same, just bizarrely, the Switch version is intact. The Switch version is intact. 100%. The Switch version is intact. Switch version is not any sorts of changes. Nothing changed. But the Steam version got changed. That's really bizarre.
It's dumb.
Really, really dumb. Considering, Nintendo being Nintendo. And also there's this, because a lot of people send me this, because this is definitely worth talking about. Itch.io, it's not for prudes. If you click our link, please be careful about what you might see. Itch.io. Honestly, that's base. Good for Itch.io. Honestly, that's pretty base. It's not for prudes. It's for, I don't care. Let's post porn here. We don't care. Post it. Good for you, Itch.io. Good for you. Base. That is a pretty base thing. Good for you, Itch.io. But Game Jolt, on the other hand, for folks looking to host their porn games, we recommend itch.io or Steam. Game Jolt is a platform with a large audience of 13 to 16-year-olds. Our users asked us to clean it up, so here we are. So they basically went Tumblr. They basically went full Tumblr. And a lot of people have issues with it, including a bunch of game developers. Game Jolt just pulled a Tumblr and literally is going to wipe not safe for work content off the site. Anyone who wants to download the Future Fragments demo is going to need to go to Hentai Writer itch.io and Future Fragments from now on. Yeah, if you want to post hentai games, whatever, just itch.io is apparently the platform. And maybe if you want the Japanese ones, DL site, or just go to me and just go to AGG Games. Just download the ones from there.
Yeah, or
anyway.
1337.
Yeah, and also 13 to 16-year-olds shouldn't be on the internet in general.
Good point.
Anyway, I need my begone fetus. Where's my begone fetus? Begone fetus. Begone fetus. Just.
Well, if I were trapped in here with these vile children, I'd lock my door as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a point. Anyway. Adults uses Game Jolt to upload and play 18 plus games for several years. Game Jolt, why is that porn? This is a kid's site. And he just snarkily answered that. So, Game Jolt, you don't care. All right, there you go, Game Jolt. You want to go Tumblr? All right, that's fine. Good for you. We're not going to be buying games, 18 plus games from you. And if you're a game developer, don't publish games on Game Jolt. There you go. They made their bet, so lie in it.
This is the exact same thing that happened with OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But they ended up going back to
reverting it. Yeah, exactly. And there's also this, right? So there's another game on Steam. Another game on Steam got censored called not exactly censored, but just a bit hoopla, right? Operation Fallen is a crowdfunded game that took years of funding to get to the state it's currently in, only for the dev to turn around, add features no one asked for, gotcha, and remove body types that might get them into potential trouble on Steam. Yeah, so never mind. They are censoring stuff, right? Today, I'm hearing that there are people offended that a lowly term used on their Discord and a certain character type body is still being too close to it for them. They distance themselves from any prior statements made and are considering removing the affected type. Big ass fucking Discord statement here. The texts are way too small, so I decided I'm putting this on an OCR. Fuck it. Today at 27 a.m. service announcement, since people don't seem to get the memo, pedophilia and everything similar to it, such as lolicon, shotacon, and whatnot, is strictly illegal by law and Discord terms of service. You know what? I agree with the second part. Illegal by law, that's very debatable. But the second part, I agree. Because Discord bans a lot of it. It's to the point where even Raging Golden Eagle stopped having Discord entirely at one point. I don't know if he still has Discord, but he stopped having Discord at one point because people like posting lolis on it. This also means that pedophilia jokes, accusing people of being pedophiles or referring to Galatea as a child, is strongly frowned upon and bannable without retribution. Get your sick minds out of the gutter. If you notice anyone displaying, yeah, this is like the Discord rules, whatever, right? And it just applies to the game too. Yes, Helios has referred to Galatea as a lolly-like character, both in the polls and in the Discord, and genuinely all we can say about that is that it was a mistake. No, it wasn't. But hey, lolly characters have an unmistakable and in most cases innocent element of a lot of anime and manga, but whereas this is usually indeed used to refer to children, there have been instances where it's been used to refer to smaller sized petite women of 18 plus ages. Exactly because this is such a massive gray area, people have taken it to themselves to consider Galatea a child, and any and all references to this instance have shaped the character to become one-shrouded in pedophilia concerns and accusations. Dumb. Yeah, dumb. In the end, with the market and platforms we use, we have to and will conform to worldwide standards, and we cannot and will not tolerate pedophilia regardless of the statements done in the past. If we end up being wrong with Galatea and she's deemed unfit for the worldwide standards, she will have to be removed entirely. Now, I think she's just unfit with Steam standards. Steam is just an absolute bigot towards anime games that have characters that certain moderators do not like. That's just how they are. And that it is a consequence that only Helios can bear and work with. Again, dumb.